Hello YouTube, my good friends. How are you all doing? You alright? I hope you're all doing well. Did you have a good St. Paddy's, St. Patrick's Day, St. Patty's? You know, I don't normally really celebrate it, to be honest. I don't really get caught up in it, but I did celebrate it this weekend and it was good. Had a good time. Anyway, I hope you had a good one if you celebrated it. And if you didn't, I hope you had a good weekend anyway. Anyway, I just reached 400 subscribers, and I should preface this by saying I had a migraine all day, so if I look like a badger's arse and sound like a squirrel's nuts, then that's why. Um, but I thought I would do a video about this anyway because I'm really pretty blown away, if I can speak properly. I'm really pretty blown away by reaching 400 subscribers. I started this channel 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. I think maybe about 3 years ago, and it was just a place for me to like vent and stuff like that. I didn't really think that people would watch it, and but really the channel came into its own about 6 months ago when I started posting regularly. Because beforehand I would do like, I would do a couple of videos and then I wouldn't post for months and months and months. And yeah, since I've started posting regularly on this channel, I've picked up 350 subscribers since then. So like I say, I'm up at about 413 at the moment. I'm sure some smart ass is going to unsubscribe now. That happened to me before on another channel. I reached like 200 and I said, oh, I've reached 200 subscribers, and then like two people instantly unsubscribed and I looked like a fool. Why I yada. But yeah, it's this has really become like this channel especially has really become like a sort of proper hobby for me. I really love doing it. I look forward to making videos. I look forward to reading everybody's comments. I think I've probably got about 20 odd subscribers who like comment regularly all the time, and I really feel like I've got to know a lot of them, a lot of you, I should say, and you're all a really cool bunch of people, and I really appreciate you. I have something in my eye. And but for the ones who watch and don't comment either, um, that's totally cool. I'd really appreciate anybody taking the time to watch videos, even if they end up hating them. I've got some videos that've got a lot of hate towards them, and even when that happens, people have still taken the time to watch the video, and that's great. And the people who find it difficult to understand this thick Glaswegian accent, and take the time to comment. I can't understand a word this guy's saying. What's he saying? What's he saying? Oh, but I like your turtle. Um, I would say it's a terrapin. He's a terrapin, definitely. In America, he'd be called a turtle. In Britain, he's a terrapin. And I named him Terry. Terry the Terrapin, when I was a little boy. That's really an interesting story that I'm sure you all really want to hear, and I'm sure you're just transfixed now to the screen thinking, we want to hear more, Michael. We want to hear more. We want to hear more about your pets. Did you have fish? Did you? Did you have fish? Well, yes, I did have fish. I also had a stick insect once, and then its legs fell off, and that scarred me for my entire life. Anyway, I'm going to start this again. Yeah, 400 subscribers. Thank you very much for each and every one of you subscribing to me. Now, here's the thing. I think I'm going to start doing some. I went back and looked at the first videos that I did when I set up this channel, and I was going through a really difficult time. I had a suspected problem with my heart at that time, and I'd been going through some serious bereavements as well, and it was a really dark time in my life, probably the worst time that I've been through so far. And I think that's how this channel was born, basically, out of that. I think out of just going through a horrible time, and wanting to talk about certain things, and just to, I don't know, maybe to take your mind off of it, but also to kind of address it. And that's why I've put on my channel, it's a little bit like self-therapy, and it completely is. But I've noticed that when I came back to the channel 6 months ago, and the channel's really taken off. Well, I mean, compared to some YouTubers, it's not, but you know, I really appreciate the 400. I've got 413 more subscribers than I thought I would ever get. But I've noticed it since I've come back to do it, and this has really become like, you know, one of my favorite things to do. I have not really been doing like vlogs about stuff that's been happening, and I'm not saying like I wouldn't lead my life like an open wound on this, but I think I will do the occasional vlog where I tell, like, I used to tell funny stories about stuff that happened to me or my friends, and I'm thinking that that's what I'm going to do again occasionally. But don't worry if you're not into that. If you're more into like the rants and stuff like that, then just skip over it, because this is the thing with this channel, is it's kind of a mixed bag, and I get people that subscribe and they say, "Oh, I really like your this video, definitely subscribe to you," and then the next video is me reading a choose your own adventure book to you guys for you to decide what, where our adventure is going to go, and then these same people that say that they really like the channel then automatically unsubscribe because it's like not what they want, if you know what I mean. But I would always say, I mean, I'm subscribed to people on YouTube that do maybe like, it's at 1 out of every 5 videos that I'm interested in, because that's a certain topic, a certain thing that they do that I like, and the other videos maybe I'm not that interested in. Sometimes I subscribe for one thing and then I stay for everything else because everything else is really, really cool, and that's what I would hope people would do with this channel. But yeah, I don't really know where this video's going now. Funny thing happened to me in St Patrick's night, St Paddy's. I was in this bar called O'Neill's in Sauchiehall Street in Glasgow on Saturday night, and with my girlfriend and her friends, and it was packed. It was absolutely mobbed, and they went off to dance, and me and my girlfriend's friend's husband were standing left with the jackets. So they went off to dance, and we were standing next to this shelf, and it was a shelf at the back of the bar, and let's say it was so mobbed that it was so busy that the bar staff couldn't get up to the shelf to actually like take the empty glasses to sort of replenish the glasses for the bar. So there was just like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of glasses, all like, and loads of them had like, you know, half filled with Guinness and Blue Wicked and vodka and Iron Brew and all this sort of stuff. Anyway, everybody, including some people that didn't even know, we'd started this mountain of jackets, and these jackets were underneath the shelf. Everybody's stuff was there, and all the handbags and all. Not mine, you know, I don't carry a handbag, but maybe I should. And you know, I went to pick up the jackets basically because we were going to leave at one point, and so I bent over to pick the jackets up, thinking everything was okay. What I didn't really think of at that moment was that I was wearing a really, really comical Irish hat that went right about a foot above my head, and I forgot that because I was quite drunk, and I bent over to pick up the jackets and the bags, and I just took out the entire shelf with everybody's drinks on them, and all the drinks poured over everybody's jackets and handbags, and my girlfriend's friend, her jacket was cream coloured. I felt really, really bad about this, but her husband seemed to think it was okay because he thought it was one of the funniest things he'd seen. Anyway, it was funny, but also it just shows you how unbelievably clumsy I am. I'm just not aware of what's going on around me. Anyway, I don't know why I told that story, but I just did. That's not really what this video is about. This kind of happens to me. I had a migraine. When I get off a migraine, I'm a bit fuzzy and not really with it. Anyway, so the main point of this video is thank you, every single one of you, for subscribing, and I hope we can all continue to comment back and forth to one another, and if you have any suggestions, let me know. I'm also thinking of doing a Q&A series, because I've done that on another channel that I've got, which is about like movie reviews, and I thought I could do one which was more for this channel. I don't know if any of you would be interested in that, but thank you once again. I'm going to be back probably tomorrow with a more concise and less idiotic video. And I think I should really go to bed and get some sleep. So, say good night, Terry. Good night. And I will see you all soon. Alright. Bye for now.